years of growth. Let's talk about where my head's been all these years, because we're getting far into this now. And I say storytelling, I'm saying narrative focus, because I write this, I say this, I big myself up, I believe in myself, I can and I will, and I say this not in slogans, not just in freestyles, but also in discussions, because that's what I do. I believe in myself. I always have. I've always been the best. When people used to take the piss out of themselves, they used to think they were taking the piss out of me. Reality. You need to look at yourselves. You need to think. I wasn't the one who didn't believe in themselves. So was you. Yeah. It's the way it is. It's a hard truth about life. Because when you do well, when you finally have those goals, when you finally see that ambition, when you finally see everything you want in life, when you finally see that people around you that you've wanted for years, people that you can look up to, people that can inspire you to do good, then you start to see the truth. You start to see their true colors, and that's a bland way of how I would word it or how I would say it, but that's the truth. Now, I've said, and I'll say it a couple more times. I don't give a shit. You know what? I can say it as many times as I like. I like the way my mind works. I really do. Because I'm lying in my bed sometimes and I'm sleeping and I feel ill. I don't feel well. But you know what? Even back in the day, even in my past life, when I used to be around people, I used to get sick. I used to vomit. I used to go to the toilet. I used to have stomach aches, headaches. I used to get the sneezes. And I'm not using them. I never use them as an excuse to not want to be there or to get out of doing something, because they were clever. They're cleverer than me. And I said this right. I carry it on my shoulders. I carry it on my back. Like, these people on the internet today, on the media, they're good at making shit up. They are. And they don't even see themselves as the skanks and the worthless frauds, parasites that they are. And people like me, we used to be around them, right? We used to sit with them. We used to be friends with them. But they couldn't understand and accept that we just wanted to work with them. They didn't see me, though. They didn't see me as an equal. And they tried to cut me out. They did. They tried to cut me out. They tried to cut the real RB out. Not Dark RB. Dark RB came and he showed himself. He came and he showed him true self, and he seized that given opportunity because he knew in his mind he was sick of the bullshit. He was sick of the lies. Now, I'm not a spiteful person. I'm not a person about hate or jealousy. I don't move like that. But I do move with disgust. I am disgusted by the way things are now. I'm disgusted by the media. I'm disgusted by the world. I'm disgusted by the things that are said and the words that are thrown around, because I think to myself, you are such a powerful community. And the people, no. The people I used to surround myself with, they weren't yes men. They weren't, oh, fucking do it. They were the show up, work harder than me, and go home people. And then what happened? See, now I look at things and I see clarity. I don't wake up from nightmares. And if I did, even if I was scared in my mind, in my head, I wouldn't sit there and say I had a nightmare, I had a bad dream. I see it as clarity. I see it as my mind trying to wake me up out of this bullshit, because that's what life is. Life doesn't have to be like that. Life doesn't have to be about you being kicked every time you get close to something that you want. No, it doesn't. But that's how they all have always seen that. And that's why they're not there. They've never been there. They never have and they never will. Because they don't want to be. They want to lessen themselves to be like everybody. Every time I say this, it pisses me off, because I could never do that. But then But then I look back, right? I look back at Springdale, Highfields, Woodfields. I look at these other schools as well that I went to, and I thought in my mind, why am I here? In an atmosphere, in a stale atmosphere like CM Punk in wrestling, in WWE. The same for me. I was in a stale atmosphere. I always looked around and I was like, what's next? What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? These people don't have the answers. They don't have the opportunities. They don't have the skills, the guidance. They don't have the fucking willpower to share with you. Because if that was the case, if that was the fucking case, then I'd have that. And I wouldn't just have that from the teachers, the teaching assistants, the people that worked at these facilities that told me, fed my head with all these lies. I would have it from the people around me at home too. Let us circle this one, because I think it's relevant. It's bullying, name calling, whatever. Now, I've said this. You can call this place whatever you like.